Our next guest, one of the great stars of the stage and screen. And Bela, I can make that introduction without any qualms and without any reservations, because I don't know whether you know it or not, but Bela Lugosi, of course, always appears in the vampire pictures, Dracula and so forth. But among the trade, he is considered one of the finest actors ever to come out of Europe. And that was many years ago, Bela, wasn't it? I think in Hungary?
Yes, in Hungary. But first of all, before I answer any question, Jack, let me tell you, it's a very pleasant surprise coming back after 8 months from England to get such a wonderful break to be on the television and you interview me. And
it's our pleasure to have you, believe me, because it's always wonderful meeting you, and we're not just throwing plaudits around here either. Incidentally, I do want to comment on one thing, how wonderfully well you look. You look as though you had a rest over there. You look as though you have complete ease of mind coming back.
Thank you. God is very good to me. I can say that. Now, you see, I'm 30 years here in America, and 8 months ago, I was called to come to England to revive the American version of Dracula.
Doesn't Dracula ever end for you?
No, no. Dracula never ends. I don't know whether I shall call it a fortune or a course, but it never ends. I don't know whether I shall brag or complain about it, but Dracula is the only picture in existence in all the world, which since it is revived, since it is made in 1931, it is the only picture which is revived in every city in America every year.
Well, you know, some people, Bela, would consider that a curse, and some would consider it a very good omen, because probably as a result of Dracula,
I make a living.
Well, and you were typecast. You know, you've made many other pictures of its type, vampire pictures and mystery pictures and things of that sort. But at the same time, I know you are always yearning, as all actors are, to do a different type of stage vehicle. What would you like to do? The romantic?
No, I would prefer to play comedy. You see, after I finished now playing a half a year Dracula on the stage, I was called to make a picture here in London called Vampire Over London. It was a horror part, but the situation was so funny that really it caused us laugh, so I really enjoyed it.
You know, Fred Allen wants to do Hamlet, Jack Benny wants to do Hamlet, Bela Lugosi wants to play the
Sit down to the Bergerac.
Sit down to the Bergerac.
Sure.
And you'd probably do very, very well at it. Tell us a little more about the picture that you made in England, Bela. What was the title of it?
Vampire Over London. I played a scary part, and I was the cause to create comedy by scaring all the people around me. And it was rather a clever story, and I think they would laugh at it very much. It's going to sell in America, especially. Yes.
Was, incidentally, Dracula your favorite role?
After Dracula, my favorite role?
What was your favorite role? Was it Dracula?
In America, in English, or in Hungary at home?
We never consider your Hungarian performances because they've been, you know, so many years ago.
Yes, that's right. Because in Hungary, my favorite parts were all Ferenc Molnár's play, which I created originally, like Lilium and Guardsman.
Did you play in the very first performance of Lilium?
Sure, 30 years ago.
30 years ago, and here every year again, you know, we have Lilium playing around the country. I think last year or the year before, 2 years ago, they made it into a musical on Broadway.
Sure, they did. Now, since I played Dracula, I'm the boogeyman.
Bela, it's so nice to have you back. It's really always a pleasure once again to meet you and say hello to you. But we're running out of time, and I do want to thank you and tell our friends that at this portion of the program, we come to the end of your Ship's Reporter for today. Ship's Reporter is produced on film by the National Television Guild and directed by Chick Vincent. Until next time, then, this is my very good friend, Bela Lugosi, and your Ship's Reporter, Jack Mangan, and we both wish you and yours the smoothest and smooth sailing.
Thank you, Jack. God bless you, God.